Hello and welcome back to Rwby. I always want to say, do they still call it Volume 8? Yes, thank you. It's not. It used to be volumes and chapters, but now they're volumes and episodes. It always confuses them. Look at me. But welcome back to Rwby. Very excited for this season. This is season 8 or Volume 8 or whatever you want to call it. I'm already doing it. And the last we left off, Salem had just got to Atlas. General Ironwood had shot Oscar because child murder's a thing now. The group were screwed, basically. Crow had made a poor choice, a judgment call, a very poor judgment call. We all agreed, I believe. And yeah, I don't honestly know where this season is going. I don't know what's about to happen, but all I can think is it's gonna be badass. And the last we left off, Neo had defeated Team Juniper. Oh God, Team Ranger. No, not even them. It was what's Nora, Ren, John, and Oscar. I don't know what is that. Is there a name for that? I'm sure there is. I'm sure you guys know it. Tim Gonner. Oh no, Jean. I don't know. You'll tell me. I'm sure. Neo had single-handedly bested all of them because she's Neo, and stolen the artifact which allows them to speak with the Jinn and get the truth. And basically, things were really bad. The Salem arrived on what I can only describe as Moby Dick on steroids. So, but you know, flying, because steroids, I guess. I don't know. I want to say, first of all, and I don't usually do this at the beginning of reactions, but first of all, I want to say that we are doing a 24-hour live stream. I know Rooster Teeth are doing an extra live stream. We're also doing an extra live stream over on Fandom Reactions channel. We've already raised over $700, and we've got an estimate of 5,000. There's loads of stretch goals. I'll leave it in the comments below if you would like to donate. It goes for a really good cause, even if it's just $1. Please, we're trying to help the kids we're helping this year are children who live overseas and they can't afford to fly to America to get the treatment they need. So this way it helps to pay for them if they're in places where they don't have perhaps the necessary medical care. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. This is Rwby. This is Volume 8. Episode 1, Divide. If the next episode is called And Conquer, I ain't gonna be very happy. Let's go. Hi. I think that bit of the floor's clean? Oh! Was that cinder? Oh! Interesting.
There.
Yeah. You think? What even is that? Oh. Oh, poor baby. What have they done to you? I mean, also, you know. Ew. But you don't build ports in people. So mean. Or stairs! Stop putting stairs in people! Or, you know, giant whales. Yes, Neo, this is perhaps not what you'd signed on for.
My queen.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. She looks badass.
Cinder. When I chose you as my vessel for the maidens, I put my trust in you. So I trust that you wouldn't possibly return to me empty-handed.
The relic of knowledge I took it right from under Ironwood's nose.
No, he did not.
Outsmarting the General speaks less to your intellect and more to his.
I'm still alive, Tyrion.
You were outsmarted by those children first.
And according to radio chatter, that same general and his forces outsmarted you. Shame Watts never made it back.
I'm afraid the doctor was a necessary sacrifice. I do hope this little one doesn't become another.
Who is she?
Neapolitan has some very useful abilities and has proven to be a valuable asset.
You certainly do enjoy collecting assets.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Cinder. You're here! I knew you'd... Quiet.
So devoted to someone so incompetent. While the good doctor and I were advancing the will of our goddess, dismembering the very body of this kingdom, you were merely atoning for past failures.
Polendina's creation interfered with the transfer of the Winter Maiden power. But now I know she has it. And once I return to Atlas, it won't take long to finish what I started. That power will be mine.
I've given no such command.
Damn.
Ma'am, now is the time to...
What is she doing?
This game is not yours to win, Cinder. It's mine. Just because you're more valuable to me than a pawn does not make you a player. Everything is already in motion.
Also,
All you need
look at
control
his redo.
is your
In fact, they all look really great.
when I tell you to.
Of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Wow, look at the graphics. Incredible. Every year they get better. Aww. Has he got robot hands or? Oh, he's a fauna. Sorry, apologies. I wondered. I didn't realise for a second he's a like badger hands.
Need a lift?
Oh, come on.
I was stupid to think the General would listen. Every choice I've made was the wrong one.
Hurry.
And now,
We all did what we thought was best.
Agreed. You
I'm
did.
just glad you're all right. Yeah, I see you.
Inside, hurry.
Nice.
I know, Sector 3 is going to need the most help. I'm sending backup your way right now. Fiona, do you copy? We need transport from Sector 3 to the crater.
Copy.
Aww.
When we heard you went off after Ironwood on your own, we... How did you end up down in the slums?
it's a long story. I get the feeling there's been a few of those today.
Yeah, you could say that.
You're not going to tell him.
You and I aren't done talking yet.
Ooh.
Where's Crow?
We don't know. Last we heard, he was with Robin, but...
All right. Your friend is back now. You ready to work? The largest Grim Horde ever seen is hovering over the tundra, and out there is a city full of people with no heat, and from what you told us, no more military protection. And while we're happy to give you guys a place to lie low for a while, it's time to get those people some help.
How? Ironwood is stopping all evacuations to Atlas, and we can't get them out of the city with Salem's forces surrounding us.
The crater, beneath Atlas. It's not safe, but it's warm. And with everyone in one place, we can do a better job protecting them. May
That's a
can
good
send
idea.
you where you're needed most. We've got to get everyone down into that crater before nightfall. In the slums, we might have a chance.
We're never going to sleep again. I just know...
Either you're helping, or you're baggage.
Well,
We need to get out there and do what we can for Mantle.
We need to do what we can for everyone. What about Amity? And telling the world about Salem? We can't do this alone. We need help.
Ruby's right. The Happy Huntresses are handling the evacuation better than we could.
And there's a bigger picture.
But Amity isn't even finished. It was still under construction.
Doctor, what would you need to launch Amity now?
We made decent progress on construction and fuel collection.
okay.
All potentially manageable, but Amity was designed so that it couldn't launch itself without first being granted clearance from General Ironwood's term.
Great. So we
Ruby,
have to...
there is no way Ironwood will cooperate with us.
But he doesn't have to. We just need the green light from his terminal, right?
You want to go back to the academy?
Yeah, actually, there is more than one terminal. The one in his office and one in the main Atlesian military compound at the base of the city. You'd have to get into the compound somehow, then get inside the operations room, and then... Oh boy, I might need to think about this some more.
And just to clarify, this is the easy option?
What
Yes,
you're saying is it
apparently.
can't be done. It's pointless.
Oh.
And even if you got the message out, there's no guarantee help would come.
It's not pointless. Atlas is only Salem's current target. She's not hiding anymore, and once she's done here, she'll move on to the rest of Remnant. We need to warn them.
Ruby, when we came here, we said we'd follow your lead. But things haven't exactly worked out.
Ooh.
There are people here who need us right now. That's something we can actually do.
But this isn't about just Atlas. Ruby's right. It's about all of Remnant. They need to know in Vacuo, in Mistral, in Vale, what's coming. So
Divide.
they can prepare.
Okay, then let's go for both. Get Amity up and running and evacuate Mantle.
But that's how Salem got this far, by dividing us. We have to stick together.
No. What Salem wants is to turn us against each other. Just like this.
Yeah.
John has a point. We can work separately and still be united.
Or let me take the relic to Salem. And maybe she will call off her attack on the kingdom.
I don't think we can trust Salem to actually do that. And the moment she uses the staff to create anything else, Atlas falls onto Mantle.
Nobody's turning you over to anybody. I think that's the one thing we could all agree on.
Okay. Then I guess we're going to Atlas. Can you help us get to that terminal?
I suppose someone needs to help you bypass security.
I'll go.
Penny. We can't risk...
I'll go.
Ooh.
Do what you gotta do. I'm going out there to see what I could do.
Gang. Go by the pharmacy. I was developing some new tools for you all before this happened. You're gonna need them.
Nora?
I'm going with Rwby.
But what about Mantle?
Oh, I'm saving Mantle. Because I actually believe we can do this.
Hey, we're still united.
I hope so.
I can get Pietro out to Amity to prepare, but that doesn't answer how we're getting all of you up to Atlas.
I might actually have an idea.
What was that?
Hello, Penny. I'm worried for your safety. Tell me where you are, and I'll have you picked up right away. Atlas needs you, Penny. Salem is here.
She's not going anywhere until you change your mind about Mantle. There's still a chance for Remnant to...
Mantle? You're still worried about Mantle? Remnant is doomed, Rwby. Unless we leave, Salem will destroy Atlas, and with it, any hope humanity has left. We need to think about the future. If she makes it through her defenses, everything that follows will be on your hands.
Aww. If you wanted to talk about humanity, you could have spoken about the fact that you shot a child. Oh, I thought he was alive for a second.
Sir, the prisoners have arrived. They're being processed in Stockade B.
Crow and Robin?
Could you give us the room, please?
We'll be fine.
Thank you, Winter. I don't know what I would do without you. No one has ever seen a Grim Force this large before. The city's hardlight shields will hold, but not forever.
What will you do, sir?
Wait, you can't be in here.
This is absurd. Let us through.
I am going to do everything I can to defend this kingdom.
What in God's name do you think you're doing, James?
No matter the cost.
And what's this about martial law? Have you lost your damn mind? Are you that scared of what might...
Winter, you've got to try and stop him somehow. Gosh, he is losing it.
But first I need the one who can show me how. Bring him to me.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't want that to be the end. It's definitely the end, isn't it? Oh! New intro! Oh, that is sick. Oh! This is so cool! No! Uh-oh. Whoa. Happy ever never. Oh, well, that's not at all dark. Holy moly. That's so dark. Like, what in the name of what? Oh, right, okay, so we had, first of all, we have division in the ranks of not only Team Ruby and Team, well, what was Juniper, but we also have division in the ranks of Salem's crew with Cinder, and, you know, she's ignoring Emerald, as always. Emerald's put far too much love into her. But we did see a little bit of Cinder's backstory where she was scrubbing the floor over and over again. I was like, yeah, okay, I think you got it. But I didn't realise it was Cinder until it moved to Cinder. I'm curious as to seeing where this General Ironwood arc goes, because he shot a child and now he's just shot a unarmed man for no reason other than the fact that he was yelling at him. Like, he's not quite on the edge of madness anymore. He's swan diving into madness. If madness was an Olympic swimming pool, he'd be doing the 20 metre. I'm not even sure there is a 20 metre. I think it's just 10. It also seems like there's a little bit of division between Ruby and Yang, which isn't the first time this has happened, but it seems like Yang believes in one thing and Ruby believes in another thing. And, yeah, it splits them apart, which, you know, I understand why they're doing it, so that we can tackle two different issues at once. I hate that we had to see Clover again, because, you know, he was dead. Which I honestly thought for a moment he was alive, and then I realised, nope, it's just his body. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. But you know what? I understand why they showed it, because it gives you a little bit of finality, and it gives you a little bit of, you know, peace. Sounds like Crow and Robin are in the cells. Hopefully they'll find a way to break out, or they'll end up facing off against Potts or something. I don't quite know. We've got a lot of... this was very much a setting up an arc. Salem has got people now looking for, I imagine, Oscar, but it could be someone else. I imagine it's going to be Oscar. She's got the Grim looking for. Not only that, we're going to get to see some new gear for Team Ruby, which will be cool. I just want Nora and Ren to work this out, you know? They need to work out their differences, because I understand that, you know, this is a stressful time, but it's like Oscar said, you have to be united, and even though there is a little bit of division, and yes, they're not working together, it's going to be nice to see Nora hang out with the girls for a while, and see Yang hang out with the boys for a while, and sort of see where that dynamic shifts and changes and goes. So I'm looking forward to it, I really am. Did Blake say anything in this? We need more Blake lines, people. I don't think Blake spoke, did she? She might have like had one line, if that. So come on, give me more Blake lines. But a terrific start, to be honest. It really, really was terrific. I'm intrigued to see how Neo does now in this. To put it quite frankly, in the belly of the beast, literally and metaphorically. So I'm intrigued to see how she handles this. And it was like when Cinder was like, I took it straight from them, and Neo was like, bitch, you did fuck all. You failed. I did all the hard work. Like, she was like, you got your ass beaten by an old lady, and I was here doing gymnastics with a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds. So it's going to be really interesting to see just all of it, how it all sort of falls together, how everything comes together. And I really do feel from the look of the intro and everything that we're in a really dark chapter now, and I'm expecting some permadeaths. So I don't know who. I imagine maybe Robin at some point. Right, okay, let's put the bets on the deaths now. I think Robin. On the good side, I'm not going to try and justify who's might die on the bad side, but on the good side, I think maybe Robin. Possibly Winter. Because, you know, she... I feel like she'll side against Ironwood eventually, and that may lead to conflict between the two of them, and she may die protecting... Not necessarily saying Ironwood could beat her in a fight, I don't think he could. What I mean is that she may die, like, trying to get Weiss out of Atlas when they're up there or something. I think we could see Crow go. I know. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. Either Crow... And you know what? Oh, I don't want to say it, because what if it comes true? I'm not Defo, I don't have to worry about this. I'm not Brianna. I think either Nora or Rem. Or both together, just like doing the tonks and looping thing where their hands are just inches away from each other, just laying together. Okay, so, well listen, you give me a dark intro, I'm gonna, you know, talk about character death. So, I don't think they'll kill any of the Rwby girls, but we could have one of them become incredibly injured for a while. I don't know. But yeah, I'm seeing this as quite a dark season. Apparently, it takes place over the course of a few days, the whole volume. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they really play this one down and sort of make it work. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next week for the next one. Have an amazing day, and check out my Red v Blue reaction when it's up this week. I don't know what time it'll be up because YouTube's been a bit crazy with its blocking system lately, but Rooster Teeth are pretty good about it. So I'll see you then. Let me know what you thought of this. You can either write a comment down below or find me on Twitter at Rwby. Whatever you want to do. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you for watching Torchbearers, and love and peace. Love and peace.